Hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 28th episode of Final Round. I'm Black Squeak and this titty muncher is Gibby.
Tonight will be our review of the Strikeforce Carano vs Cyborg pay-per-view. At first we weren't that interested, and that's not because it was a women's main event, but the general card didn't interest me until Werdum, Babalu and Mousesy were added.
Which brings us to the first match between Fabricio Werdum and Mike Kyle. This fight started up very evenly thought, as soon as it went to clinch, and the ground it was just a matter of when and how for Werdum.
I was as surprised as anyone else when Werdum got cut from the UFC, because he is a good heavyweight fighter. I feel the UFC were slightly harsh to release him following his loss to Junior Dos Santos. But Werdum showed his world-classness through this win, and Mike Kyle has nothing to be ashamed of as he did bring the fight to Werdum. I have a funny feeling Werdum will either get Brett Rogers or even Alistair Overeem in his next fight.
Up next was the lightweight title fight between Gilbert Melendez and the challenger Mitsuhiro Ishida. After all the hype and praise for Ishida, I was left disappointed by his lackluster performance here. Melendez dominated from start till the stoppage, and was fully deserving of the victory.
This was an example of how you smack a little Jap and make them your bitch. Melendez was like a husband during domestic abuse and just plain right tortured the fucker. Great job.
Dude, what the fuck?
Someone has to bring the laughter back into domestic abuse sometime.
I'm just lost for words about you. Let's move on to the light heavyweight title fight between Renato Babalu Sobral and Jagged Mousesy. And how much did Mousesy rape the fuck out Sobral?
He raped him that bad it was like child's play. Honestly, Babalu is one tough fucker and Jagger just purely destroyed him. I've said this before, and I'll say this again, Mousesy is the only legitimate competitor to Anderson Silva outside the UFC. This kid now has 13 straight wins under his belt and completely reshapes the light heavyweight division. Seriously, don't fuck with Armenians, they only just cripple you like a bunch of Jimmies and Timmies.
Now on to the first ever women's main event between Gina Carano and Christian Cyborg Santos for the first ever Strikeforce women's title. All I can say, this was the clear-cut fight of the night and a fight women's MMA can be extremely proud of.
One question, is Chris Cyborg a man?
No, Cyborg is a woman, and married to fellow Cyborg Evangelista.
Just double checking, because she is a fucking monster. I mean, what fucking strength she has is just unreal. This fight was gonna be between Carano's Muay Thai and Cyborg's strength. Cyborg just overwhelmed Carano from start to the stoppage. Carano had a great chance one time with the mount, but the energy and punches weren't in her corner. Two ladies beating each other in a cage is the new way to jack off happy and enjoy a good fight.
Seriously missed you. I was off the edge of my seat watching this main event. The crowd were completely into it, and it was the best way to hype up more women's main events in mixed martial arts. But I wonder what this means for Carano.
Give her a couple of fights and she'll get another shot. This loss will be a positive in her learning of MMA. But I feel that only a she-beast will stop the Cyborg.
I guess we'll see soon enough. That is it for today. We'll be back for UFC 103 predictions. See you all later.